Hey guys, it's me Punam from Khao, and today I'm going to show you how to make smashed potato chaat. Today's recipe is a really fun take on an Indian street food style dish called chaat. I've used smashed potatoes, which is a way of baking and then cooking the potatoes in the oven. You can really do this with any kind of potatoes, but I really love how these are really delicious and soft and crunchy at the same time. Let's have a look at the ingredients. As I'm making this as a side dish, I'm using 4 small potatoes, I've used an onion, a tomato, a bunch of coriander, green chili chutney, which I have added the recipe in the caption, Ambli chutney or a tamarind and date chutney, also the recipe is in the description, Sev or ground flour vermicelli, I'm using ghee and some chaat masala. To get started, preheat your oven on grill fan combo at around 200 degrees. We're going to peel out potatoes. You can leave the skin on if you do have really lovely flesh on your potatoes, but I am deciding to peel this one off. Once all of my potatoes have been de-skinned, I'm going to wash them and then I'm going to place a pan of water to boil. I'm adding a generous amount of salt and I'm going to wait for it to come to boil. Once it's ready, I'm going to add my potatoes. Whilst the potatoes are boiling, what we're going to do is we're going to dice up our tomatoes and onions. You can also dice up the corianders, but I'm just getting started with my tomatoes and onions. I've diced up my tomatoes quite fine and I've removed any of the seeds from the inside, and then I've diced up about half an onion for 4 potatoes. Once done, place them on the side. Now, I've checked on my potatoes, and when they're soft, you can remove them from the heat. Now, line a baking tray with paper. As you can see, I've recently got this new silicone baking mat. I'll let you know how it is once I've used it for the first time. Place the potatoes onto the tray and one by one, using a flat bottomed bowl or a glass, squeeze or flatten down each potato. This is essentially the process of smashing them. It's okay if you see them breaking into small little parts. You might need to wipe the bottom of your bowl or glass every time you do this because they're quite soft. Now in a bowl, add the ghee and the chaat masala. If your ghee isn't very melted like mine hasn't, then heat it in the microwave to really get it melted. Once it's melted, drizzle the ghee with the chaat all over each potato. Now I've put my potatoes into the oven. What I'm doing is for the last 10 minutes or so, I'm going to cook this on grill so that the outside of the potatoes can become nice and crispy. You want to leave them for about 25 minutes. Now take them out and allow them to cool slightly. Now we're ready to plate. This is the fun part. So grab a serving dish. You can either do this individually, or if you're going to be having this as a sharer, then get 1 big plate and add a spoonful of the tamarind and date or Ambli chutney. Next, top this with the potatoes. Now you want to add a generous heap of the diced tomatoes and onions. You can also add chickpeas or other beans here if you want to just add some protein to the dish. Next comes the chutneys. You can add as much as you like based on how spicy, sweet or tangy you want it. I'm being quite generous with the green chutney because we love it being quite spicy, and the Ambli chutney as well, so that it balances it out. Next, top with a very healthy serving of the sev, and then finish with a sprinkle of freshly chopped coriander for freshness. You can also finish with some pomegranate as well if you like. It tastes really good. Now the chaat should be served immediately because you want to enjoy the crispy potatoes. So I hope you enjoy this. It's great to tuck in with friends whilst you're having a good catch up, and it's great for this lovely warm weather that we're having. I hope you guys like this recipe. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks, bye.